Right guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a quick review on these Titan tactical boots, which are basically value boots which you can find on Amazon. Again, it's the Titan brand. Now, why did I buy these Titan tactical boots if I own the premium Magnum 8.0 boots? Well, the answer is simple. It's because I wanted a pair of boots that, I can wear in the rain when I'm cycling to work, and basically have a good boot, or a decent value boot for when I'm outside, whether I'm in the field, stuff like that. So that's why I thought I'd buy these Titan tactical boots. I paid something like, let's say, I think it was about 20 pounds to 25 pounds, so that's going to be about 30 United States dollars to about 35 United States dollars. So basically, these are the tactical boots. Now, when you unbox them, you will see that they come in the box like this. And then when you open up the box, you will take the boot out. Now, on the first inspection, you will see that just like the Magnum V8, then the Titan tactical boot does include a lace locking system. Now, we've talked about this before. A lace locking system is basically where you take your boot off and the laces stay the same, ready, for speed lace. So you're not going to be picking up your lace from down here and whacking it over here and around here and all the time. It's just quickly a speed lace system that locks the laces ready for you to be tied. So it does include a lace locking system. Now, one of the things why I've noticed about this boot is that it does have metal in it. So the lace locking system and the O-rings is made out of metal, which is not good news for me as a security officer, because every day I am walk through metal detectors, and having metal on your boots is a nightmare. In our line of business, you've got to take off your boots and walk through metal detector if your boots has metal on it. So basically, that's one of the negatives with regards to the tactical Titan patrol boot. Not only that, I also noticed about the Titan tactical patrol belt is the simple fact that it starts to fluff up. Now, I don't know if you can see this here, but you can see the way the boot starts to all fluff. Here's the photograph. Have a look at this photograph. So this is what I mean about the boot starts to fluff up, and it looks like the boot is starting to come apart. And it's not going to last you for years. It may last you for a year or a year and a half, but it may not last you for 5 years, which I expect probably my Magnum V8 will. Now, going back to it, we can see that, basically with the excess material, for example, I don't know if you guys can see it, but basically these boots, they were made in China, and you can clearly see when you look inside that they've been lazy and they can't be bothered to cut off, the excess material, the material that basically the boot does not need and you do not need it. But I guess they just want to get these out shipped fast and sold them fast. Again, they're a value boot, they're the cheapest chips, so we can't mourn that much. Now, having a look at the bottom at the grips, we can see that the grip is okay, and the grip seems to be how can we say, molded onto the actual boot itself pretty well. And as a matter of fact, I'd probably say that the sole of this boot has probably been molded better to this boot than perhaps what my high-tech Magnum 8.0 Lynx boots have been. And that's saying something, because again, you don't have no gaps around this section of the boot. Now, as we can see, we have got the Titan tactical logo on the front of the tongue, and it also says that it includes Thinsulate, is it? Thinsulate, which is like a thermal, keeping your feet warm. But what I can say is the other day when I was cycling to work, my feet were cold. Also, guys, I need to point out that the Titan Tactical Patrol Boot is not waterproof. Yes, you've heard that correct. It's not waterproof. Even though the tongue down here has got stuff to help prevent water getting in, nonetheless, when I get to work, I've had wet feet, which is why it's good job that I take an extra pair of socks, because again, these are not waterproof. So overall, what I think of the Titan Tactical Patrol Boot, to be honest with you, I think it's great value for money. However, the comfort of having a premium boot like the Magnum Lynx 8.0 is just worth paying the more money for. Okay, these are good. These are good for a short-term period, or if you constantly want to keep on trying to save money. But to be honest with you guys, I think if you're working in the security industry, or the police industry, or the prison industry, or whatever industry that requires good, quality patrol boots, then I would go with the premium patrol boot over the cheaper value patrol boots. I'm not knocking these boots. Some of you guys are going to think it's the bee's knees, but personally, I would pay that just a little bit more and get a good, fitting, quality premium boot. Right, guys, I'll see y'all in the next video.